Good evening, everyone. This is Oboni, the daughter of God. The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? I hope you had a powerful Wednesday on your side. I had a great Wednesday. One last thing that I'd like to share. This is the end of this series that my dad taught me, and I actually got it today confirmed as I was coming out of the ladies' prayer meeting. My dad said to me, as a parent or a human being, in order for you to know, but it was mostly for parents, in order for you to know that you have lived and that you have done something impactful with your life, the ones that are coming after you must do better than you. So he used to say to me, my child, I was the eldest at home. When I was doing grade 6, I was commanded to go and work because his father was not doing enough to support them as a family. So he left school at grade 6, but he said because I had a goal, I studied night. I did night school. He said I studied from grade 6 to grade 10. He had a certificate back in the days. Grade 10 got a certificate. So it was in the dining room. It's still there to this day. Just behind the TV, on the side of the TV, on the stand. Said, my child, I did that. And my goal as a parent, as your parent, is to see you matriculate. I'm going to do my part to ensure that you matriculate, and then after that you set the goals yourself. My goal as your parent is that you matriculate because I ended at grade 10. That's the furthest I could take myself with night shift studying. And I understood him. My goal was matric, and not just any matric, with a distinction. And it happened because he did his part. So as parents, we need to aim for our children to do better than us, not better than the children of someone, your neighbor, your sister, your cousins. Hey, me, I'm taking, I don't, I am a parent that took from my dad that education is very important. There was a school next to where we lived, and he said to me, the school has lost its quality, my child. I see all the fornication happening outside because behind the class was where he could see. So it's like, you are not going to that school, even though it's a walk from here to that school. It was a walk from my home. You passed one house, jumped the street, and the school was there. That's how close Mohlabetsi High School was. But he said, you are not going there. I am going to drive you to and from school because I know from now on the stage is that there's a transport, then you guys play them Jolo game there. He was strict. He did his job. There was no ke bana ba etsa so. He was like, you're not gonna do it on my watch. When you are 18, you can do whatever you want. You can have 10 kids, you can have 10 boyfriends. It's up to you. But until then, I'm the boss. So he drove me to school from grade 8 until grade 12. And whatever trick I tried, he's like, I was young once, you're not gonna do it. That's how I survived. It wasn't me being smart and me knowing what to do. I tried them Jolo game, but he was there to make sure it's not easy. So as parents, we need to take responsibility, have a goal, and let not your goal in now. So I value education because my dad valued education. So he took me to a school that was far, drove me there every day. His 2 cars were not perfect cars, and after time they had problems, but he made sure for 5 years he drove me to and from school. So I'm also having that because my dad taught me. I have nothing against public schools, but I struggled when I got to varsity, and the kids that went to private schools were having it a bit easier than us. Because they'll say, we did this in grade 9. I've never seen a snail. And I had to dissect one at varsity. I've never dissected a rat. And I had to dissect one. The only thing I had dissected, or not really dissect, is kill and make sure it's good to eat, was a chicken. So I made a vow to myself, asking God, with God, when I have kids, make sure that I'm ready to pay private school. I'm trying. It's not easy, but I'm trying because it's a goal that I've set for myself. for my children to be better than me, so that when they go to varsity, they don't struggle like me. Does that mean they will make it? No, I don't know. Only God knows. But I am playing my part. So today I learned that I must never even repented. God, if I ever went, my child is going to be better than this one's child because this one doesn't do this, forgive me, Lord. My children must be better than me. I got as far as a diploma. I'm praying that my eldest does a degree and he does better for his kids. That's if before they finish school, I don't actually go because I believe I owe myself a degree because I worked very hard at school to actually get. So I've gotten a certificate, I've gotten a diploma. Degree might be something I do. I just need that push. When I'm ready, I will do it. Then my kids will have to go above a degree. And if I go above the degree, they will have to go above that. That's a goal that I will set for them. Will it happen? No. I don't know. Will it happen? Yes, it might happen. Because we make plans, but God is the one that sees them through. So yes, that's the last lesson I'm sharing that my dad, for you to know that you have lived. Let the generation after you be better than you. Elin and I went through that. Mustn't be your attitude. It must be, I want something better for my children. Have a good evening.